Today's assembly is brought to you by Class 7A.
20th June is World Refugee Day. Join 7A this year on World Refugee Day. Let us support refugees across the globe to be protected and included in healthcare, education, and sport.
Each year, World Refuge Day is marked by a variety of events in many countries around the globe in support of refugees. These activities are led by or involve refugees themselves, government officials, host communities, companies, celebrities, school children, and the general public, among others. Together, let us heal, learn, and shine.
Who is a refugee? Refugees are people who have been forcefully displaced from their home country and are seeking a better life elsewhere. As per status, there are currently numbered more than 25 million people. Refugees often have no other option but to leave their home country due to many reasons outside of their control.
Persecution. There are various types of persecution which lead to a refugee crisis. They include social, racial, religious, and political persecution. This is perhaps the most common reason why people become refugees. War. Most refugees are people who have been displaced due to a direct or indirect result of war.
Climate change. It is estimated that around 16.1 million people have been displaced due to climate related reasons. Violation of human rights. Many countries face a severe violation of human rights at the hands of the rich and powerful, often carried out by people who held a position of authority and are fueled by greed, corruption, and power.
Financial hardships. Poverty is a major cause of the global refugee crisis. An example of this is the Venezuelan refugee crisis. More than 4 million people have left Venezuela since 2015. What was once Latin America's fastest rising economy now has more than 32 million people being unable to afford food. Hunger. The United Nations has declared the global hunger emergency the biggest humanitarian crisis since 1945.
Ways to help refugees. Host refugees and asylum seekers in your home. Volunteer your specific skill. Help refugees to integrate in a new culture. Encourage your education institution to offer refugee scholarship.
Employ refugees. Offer opportunities for refugees to volunteer. Hold awareness and fundraising events. Create NGOs and donate generously for the cause of refugees.
There are 7 million people around the world who have been forcibly displaced, the highest figure ever recorded. About 1% of the world's population is displaced.
% of the world's displaced people are children. Developing countries host more than 85% of the world's refugees. Around 80% of the Syrian refugee families live below the poverty line. Let's all take a pledge today to help all of our refugee brothers and sisters. Let's all just do our bit. So let's pledge to just do our bit.